Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit follows a young Jack Ryan as he uncovers a terrorist plot to put America back into the Great Depression. Now, this character has been used before, and this is Tom Clancy's character. The first time we seen him in the Hunt for Red October with Alec Baldwin, the one with Harrison Ford with Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger, and you got Ben Affleck's version in The Sum of All Fears. Now, I've only seen 2 of Jack Ryan's movies. Now, the Hunt for Red October was a good, solid movie, and even though I don't remember The Sum of All Fears with Ben Affleck, I remember not particularly liking it. Now, Chris Pine takes over for Ben Affleck, and it's good to see him out of the Star Trek role because he's done little to no movies aside from Star Trek. And the only movie he's done other than Star Trek was People Like Us, which is a very small independent movie, which he was good in. Now, this movie also stars Kevin Costner, Keira Knightley, and Kenneth Branagh, who actually directs and stars in the movie. I'm not the biggest fan of Kenneth Branagh. The last movie he directed was, I believe, Thor, give or take. But I thought Thor was an okay movie, not a great movie. But this movie, I actually think he did a good job directing the movie. Honestly, I had a good time with Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit. Now, going into this movie, I didn't have a lot of expectations out of it. Even though this movie was supposed to come out in December, the movies are pushed back to January. You really don't have an excitement level there. You kind of expect a bad movie. And honestly, Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit is not a bad movie. It's not a great movie, but it's a decent one where you can definitely enjoy. I thought Chris Pine was pretty good for the role of Jack Ryan. Now, going into this movie, you're not expecting a big acting performance out of movies like this, especially in a January release. But honestly, the acting was kind of solid over the board. The only issues I really had with the movie was the fact that it was a little too smart for its own good. I mean, I'm not going to say convoluted, but sometimes the plot wasn't as simple as I would have liked it. I mean, for an action movie, the plot doesn't have to be really complicated. I really wish they would have leveled it down to a notch where you can follow it a little more. But after they get through the complicated stuff, you kind of do follow the movie for the most part. Kenneth Branagh plays the villain in the movie, and his performance was good. Like I said before, you're not going to expect a lot out of acting in these type of action movies, but he's pretty much a one-note villain, but he was serviceable for the plot of the movie. The other issue I really had with the movie is the fact that the beginning of the movie was kind of choppy to tell his origin story of how he became Jack Ryan and what made him to become an analyst and do good for his country. Now, I thought that was kind of choppy where they really could have did it without it, but I understand where they were going. But if they was going to do that, I really wish they would have did it in a better way. And as a thriller movie, it definitely does work for what it's trying to go for. This movie is like an hour and 45 minutes, and for the most part, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's a decent movie where you get enough of it and you're pretty much satisfied out of it. I was expecting a lot out of a January release, and I got a good fun time out of it. Honestly, Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit is probably going to be the best movie of January, because in January you get no good movies out of there. It's a decent, solid movie that you definitely will have fun with. And I'm going to give Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's probably going to be the best movie you see this weekend and the best movie for the rest of the month. So if you've seen Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit, what did you think of it? Like it, hate it? Comment below and let me know. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.